Winter has arrived, and even though we're having a rather warm November, it's cold enough to not let the snow melt anymore. Since the sun stays behind the hill, the farmyard is covered with ice, and the horses are trying hard to find the last greens on the slowly freezing meadows. I am looking back on a filled season that seemed to fly by. Thank you to everyone who's been here and made this summer a special one. We have invested hours, days, and months of work with sweat, blood, blisters, and aching muscles. We had campfires and summer swims, night talks, and Sunday silence. We processed and transported 12 tons of hay and built a new winter stable for the horses. We worked through the mud and the rain and enjoyed fresh, warm cinnamon buns. Thank you for those memories. The last weeks, I continued to dive deep, and I had to realize that my personal dark chapter hasn't reached its end yet. Every day, I feel the bliss of my own little paradise in the middle of nature, and the thin line to collapsing and having to admit that this task is too big for me alone. So I decided to lay down all tools and return to my vision. Everything has happened so fast, and over this summer, all I basically did was getting to know the reality about where I landed and preparing for a more or less comfortable winter situation. Most likely, it meant surviving the consequences of my own dream. That could sound strange, I know, but I can definitely say we have a dramatically over-romanticized picture of what it means to follow the heart and live in nature. And I definitely don't want to be another one telling you it would be easy. It's the freaking toughest thing I have ever done, and I have no solution for my situation right now. The only thing I have is a powerful stubbornness to follow my inner voice and enough pride to not give up on my dream. I do not want to hide anything behind some nice pictures on Instagram. We're probably all overloaded somehow. So I say it right away. What I desperately missed is this feeling of real life, this beating heart that knows that it's going to stand still one day. This is the secret about why I said yes and yes and yes along the way. And that's the reason why I'm sitting here on this farm today. It's because I wanted a certain heartbeat to be part of my everyday life again. And I did not want to wait for a good life to maybe come later. And this is what I have now. I feel my heartbeat again. And I face the biggest challenge I could have ever imagined. Sometimes life offers us an opportunity and invites us to pack our bag, leave everything silent for a moment, and hike up into the mountains. Drink in the sunlight and dive into the view. Nurture every cell and strengthen our vision and trust. Float away in beauty for a moment, just to get us back into reality again. Make us face and overgrow our limits before gently leading us back home into the valley. Thank you for following my journey.